This is it.
Do you want to roll the dice before we start?
No, we'll do it during.
Okay.
Because then we can see it. Why would you want to do it before anyway? You're a weirdo. All right, here we go. This is it. Hold on a second.
This is it.
Oh, you're breathing that mic so much today. What's the
Sorry.
deal? All right. Where's our damn Monday show? Oh, there it is. All right.
Monday.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Well, that's funny. You were just asking, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, not at all. I'm just always confused.
Yeah. Carter is in permanent confusion mode.
Confusion.
Oh, we were going to talk about narcotis. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, narcotis.
Narcotis.
We'll talk about narcotis.
Okay, it's in the notes now.
All right.
Now we can't avoid it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Monday show. How do we know it's that? Because it's Monday night at 6 p.m. or a little after that.
6-ish p.m.
Ish. Yeah, we do a little pre-show. Look, if you're a patron, you know this because you get this little extra thing. Or if you show up to the stream early, you get a little extra talk, a little chatter.
Chatter.
We talked about nippleless cartoons
Nippolis.
in the 80s, mainly.
Sounds like you're saying Nicholas, but like
Nippleless?
rude.
It sounds like a fancy man. Like
Nippleless.
Lord Nippleless.
Sir Nicholas of Calgary.
Calgary, Canada. Why Calgary?
I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Like, Calgary's not a fancy place. That's just Canada.
It's a fancy name, though.
That's true. Well, anyway, Carter was at work all day, so she's home now.
Yep.
Can I tell you about your dog for a second?
Oh, sure.
Your dog's a psychopath. So this morning, Carter leaves, and the dogs were still all cozy in their little kennels.
Yeah.
3 of them, because we have 3
Did she
freaking
puke?
dogs. She's cute as a button.
Did she puke?
Oh, puke? No.
Okay,
I
good.
thought you said she
That's
cute.
good.
No, she didn't
is
puke.
Cute.
Well, as far as I know, she didn't puke. I mean, she hasn't puked in front of me.
Oh, good.
I worried earlier, but anyway, she has a tendency to, when she gets nervous, she gets a little tummy thing, and then she'll barf. That's her thing.
She's a little barfy.
But today that didn't happen. What happened today was you guys left, and it was just me in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm up there at around 8 trying to get dogs fed so that I can get the morning stream going at 9 or just before. So I'm hustling around doing all that, and the other 2 dogs are already out, and I get Ripley, and she comes out, and she does her little stretch and yawn noise, and it's the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah.
She's kind of the best. But she did seem a little like,
She's always a little sad when
where
I leave.
is she? You know, like that look in her eyes,
Yeah.
like, what have you done to her kind of thing.
She-
You were gone maybe 30
I don't know
seconds.
how, but she has this look about her when she's sad where her lip looks like it's sticking out like
Yeah, like she's meaning,
she's
because
actually
we
sad.
bred her to be a boob. Well, I didn't breed her to do anything, but
No.
anyway. The point is, so you guys leave. You're barely out of the garage. Like,
Yeah.
the garage just barely shut. Garage.
For context, she is like she's a half Weimaraner, half lab mix. And she's massive.
Big dopey dog.
She's like 70-something pounds and
70, really?
big old head. Yeah. She's
That's
like
bigger than I
75, I
thought.
think, the last time I weighed her.
Wow.
She's a big dog.
She weighs more than Van. Right?
I don't know. I don't know how much
I
Van
can
weighs.
pick him up. I can't pick her up.
I can pick her up.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to
She's
see.
like gangly and difficult, but she's not that heavy.
Well, aren't we all? Depends on when you ask us. So anyway, you guys are gone. 30 seconds to a minute max.
Yeah.
I get them out. I start pouring them food. And normally, lately anyway, all 3 of them just right to it. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
Eat their food, go out, take a dump. And life is good. Ripley looks at her food, looks at me, looks at her food, looks at me, and does this for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ripley, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and eat. The other 2 are just blah, 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 and they're slow compared to her. So they're just,
Yeah, she
they have a
eats
head
quick.
start. And then finally, I'm like, are you okay? And she looks at me and goes,
Oh,
like that.
so sad.
And I go, what's the matter? And so I thought maybe she didn't feel good.
Yeah.
So I took her outside, and she jumped around, sniffed around, just fine. She's totally fine. I bring her back in. She looks at the food. She goes over to the garage where she knows you just
Where I
left,
left.
presses her nose on the garage or on the, the
Garage
door.
door, yeah.
The door just going like flat, like she does sometimes. Yeah. Where she's sniffing your coat like deep.
Yeah, it's like in
She
there.
just goes, and she held it there for a second, and then she pulled back, wandered over to her food, ate her food. So that's all it was.
She's so dramatic.
She's such a drama queen,
She
dude.
is. She has separation anxiety, but like it's not destructive at all. It's just sad.
It is sad.
She gets really bummed out.
And when you're gone for a while, she accepts it and is awesome with me.
Like for like a day. A
Yeah.
good like
She'll
overnight, she's
she'll
great.
lay with me, play with me, want to wrestle, want to go out. Like she's fine. But when she's at the edge of you leaving, or after you've
So
left,
sad.
she's a mess.
She also, when I return, it's just like looks at me like she thought she was never gonna see me again.
Yeah.
Stares me right
Like
down,
tonight? Did you already
back.
see her? Did Mom go get her?
I saw her in her kennel, but I didn't let her out.
You just saw her in jail.
In jail, dog jail.
Yeah.
She loves her kennel. She's fine.
No, she likes to go in there. In fact, here's the other funny bit. So after they're done eating, they were all fairly quick after we got her going, because she eats quick when she eats.
Yeah.
Took her outside. She dropped a big old freaking fatty out there. Came back in the house.
So disgusting.
And well, she's a big dog.
Yeah.
Comes back in the house, and I'm like petting them all. I'm like, oh, good girls,
Yeah.
good girls. And I go to pet her, and she just like pulls her head out, puts her head down, and marches back into her kennel
Little
and lays
Eeyore
in there.
march.
Yeah, and laid in there and looked at
Yeah.
me. It's open. I'm like, I'm not going to
sad.
shut that on you. Why are you doing this? She almost, I think she's been trained to know that if she's in her kennel, that means eventually you're coming
That I'm
back.
coming back. Like she's trying to reset it.
Yeah, I really do. And so she'll sometimes be in there for hours.
Totally open.
Yeah,
Aw.
I was sad.
That's sad.
So I spent time with her today. It
Poor
didn't
baby.
seem to matter. And then toward the end of the night, she was down here with me. I had her on that blanket. That's why your blanket's over here.
Oh, that's why.
She was chilling, totally chilling on it. And then at some point, I feel these paws, and I look over, and she's trying to climb up me. And she's going, "Meow, meow, meow." I'm like, do you have to pee? Do you have to poo? Do you have to barf? What's your
She
problem?
just wants love.
She just wanted love. So I gave her love.
She's a dramatic, sad baby.
I bring you
The
love.
largest baby in the world.
What's that from? Simpsons.
It's from The Simpsons. Yeah, it's Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
I bring you love.
It's the one from like, you weren't even born yet, like
It
95.
was one of the Treehouse of Horrors, probably, right?
No, it was,
Oh, no, I'm thinking, I am the Lizard Queen.
yeah, that one was. The one I'm thinking of was the X-Files guys were on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He's
So
like a-
Sculler and
they
Muldy.
think it's like-
Muldy?
Sculler and Muldy.
Sculler and Muldy.
We're on there. We're on
we'd-
The Simpsons.
Someone make that a title. That'll probably get chosen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah, we picked titles for the show.
Yeah.
So submit them at showbot.frogpants.com. Anyway, or no, frogpants.showbot.com.
Goodness.
I get that wrong all the time because I suck.
Bad at word.
Anyway,
Anyway,
all
Sad
is
sweet dog.
fine now. She's fine now. Everybody's
she'll be fine
happy.
as soon as I get up there. She'll be so stoked.
Yeah.
She'll be so happy.
And she's they're all going to act like they're starving at 7 again.
Yeah,
They think they're pulling one over, but they're not.
they're not.
It's like, dude, it's 6.
They
You
become
can't eat yet.
absolute freaks at about like 6 to 7 o'clock.
And then they're in cahoots. You can tell they're like kind of making this plan together.
They
Even
start fighting
Boomer.
and
yeah.
like, yeah.
And they all want to do
Driving
it,
us
and they all
crazy.
looking at us like, "Is this enough for you to want to feed us
Wanna
early?"
go?
Oh, okay, no, okay, blah blah blah.
They
And
also
then-
know the words eat and hungry.
Yeah, those are trigger words.
So if you say like, "Oh, are you hungry?" they'll all lose their mind.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
but whatever, they're great.
They're
we like,
cute.
We like dogs.
I love my dogs.
Do you want to hear something weird that happened?
Yeah. No.
I might bring it up again tomorrow. But I was out walking Rainer tonight, just before you got here, about a half an hour before you got here,
Okay.
and I'm all sweaty still.
Gross.
It was actually really nice because it was cool and windy and just barely sunny. But after
Yeah,
about
it's been really
half
nice
a mile,
today.
I got all warmed up. Anyway, I'm out there with her, and some
Except for the
lady on her
hail.
porch is standing out facing the soccer fields at the school. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And she goes, I'm just walking past. Rainer stops and poops. And it's just the side thing over there next to the fence.
Yeah.
And so I'm across the street from her, almost directly across, and I kneel down after she's done. Get out the bag, do the
Yeah.
thing, tie it off, hold
Do
on
the-
to it, and keep moving.
Yeah.
She goes,
All our dignity.
lady goes, I can see you.
Good job.
What does that mean?
Good job.
What do you
You
think
did
that?
it.
What do you think she means, though?
That's what you
Can
say.
see me
That's all
doing
you have
what?
to say back. Just be like, great. Super happy for you.
Also, I'm in this
I can
bright
see
red
you.
jacket. Like, how do you not see me?
Yeah, you're like a stop sign.
A yield, at least,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, and I didn't
That's
reply. I
so
felt like
weird.
saying, "Well, I can see you too, you weirdo. Go back in your house,"
That's when you moon her.
or throw the poo
I can
bag
see
at her.
you and just pull down your pants.
But why would you say that? Now I'm trying to. Okay, here's the other thing.
Lead
This
paint
is a life
stare.
thing I'm trying to do.
Have you not heard of the lead paint stare? Okay.
But
Okay,
what
let's
I'm
go.
trying to do right now in my life is think about all the possibilities before I make a judgment. So if I see something, Because you know how perspective's everything, and you don't
of
know,
course.
and
Like, who knows?
you might get bad service at a restaurant, but it turns out that person, their life was threatened earlier, and they just
like
can't function.
Bad stuff could be,
And then that changes the whole perspective of the
course.
thing, right?
But
so I'm just trying to think. All right, what is she up there doing that would have her say this to me? And I couldn't think of another ulterior scenario
other than she's just nuts.
unless she's not talking to me. Maybe she's talking to somebody else in the house or near her or on her porch. I don't know.
A bird.
You know how that one we have a neighbor. I'll be very vague about this. We have you know who this is.
Okay.
It's a dude. He's married.
All right.
But he also his ex-wife lives in the basement.
Oh, I do know about, yes. Yep.
It's so weird.
It's really weird.
Isn't that weird?
It's odd.
I don't know how you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she just like lives down there almost like a mother.
It's like a mother-in-law apartment
Yeah.
kind of situation, but
And sometimes they're all on the porch.
yeah.
And I'll walk by
They're
and
like
go,
all buds. It's freaking weird.
I'm like, hey, guy and wife and old wife.
Old wife.
It's really weird. And before all you smart asses start going, well, it is Utah. Maybe it's multiple wives. They're not.
Goodness gracious.
It was a little bit.
It's illegal here too, people.
Yeah, it's been illegal since 1878 or something. Long time.
Long time.
We love you long time. Okay, check this out. Carter over here, this Carter person that we know here.
We know who's on the show.
She went to see Dune Part 2.
I did.
Yeah. Not because I bugged her to. Your friends just said, hey, we got some tickets.
Yep.
They're cheaper because of some reason.
I have one friend who is almost as obsessed with it as you are.
Oh, wait a minute. What does that mean? What level of obsession are they?
They are all into the lore.
They like all that. Oh, she the one who's telling me what book to read?
No.
Oh.
Different person.
She's very, that book girl is very open. She just wants to talk.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? You don't have to tell me. Shandine. She wants me to read this book called Red Rising. Apparently a well thought of science fiction novel. It's kind of in the vein of the Dune-ish sort of stuff,
yeah,
but
like
it's set on Mars.
Apocalypse space.
Yeah, it's on Mars, and they figured out a way to genetically make it so people have their class system is separated by color, and I don't mean racial color. Like some of the people's hair is this kind of red, like Coke can red,
eyes and stuff.
and eyes, stuff like that, so that they are. You can tell that that's not one of the green people or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about it. I'm going to read it and make sure that it's not some stupid young adult romance thing. Because if it is, I'm going to be mad at your
Valerie
friend.
has good recs. She said that if you like Dune, you probably like that. I haven't read it. I don't know. I read nothing.
Came out in 2014 by a dude named Pierce Brown. And let's see here. It was well received by both readers and critics. Got onto the New York Times bestseller list in February of that year. Entertainment Weekly gave it an A for writing.
Wow.
So I mean, seems good.
Solid.
And I think there's a whole.
Never even heard of it.
There's a whole. They did a prequel comic. Did they also do? Is this a series or just a book?
A book. There's a series. There's 6, I think she said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might get into that.
Anyway, the point is, we actually went to AMC because my one friend really wanted the horrible worm bucket, which of course was not there.
Hold on, explain horrible worm bucket. Oh, the one with the wormhole in it.
Looks like an anus.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stick your hand in there.
I don't want to. I guess. Have you seen the video where Rebecca Ferguson sees the bucket for the first time? Who plays Jessica? Paul's mom.
No. Jessica
Atreides.
Yeah.
Does she have the last name? Same last name.
Yeah.
She's just his pimp wife, though.
Jessica.
Well, anyway. She didn't know about it, so while she's doing this interview during some other press junkets,
oh gosh,
she hands the lady interviewing, hands her her phone. She's like, "Here it is." And she's like, "Wait a minute, let me see this thing." She goes, "Oh, what?" And she couldn't believe it. She's my favorite person in the world. She's so great. You need to follow her. You'll love her.
Okay,
she'll be your idol from now on.
I will follow her.
Concubine. Sorry, I, of course, says concubine equals pimp wife. That's what I meant in Dune, and this is a normal thing. It's a lot of concubines.
Yeah.
And Leto Atreides, the first, loved her. Yeah. And she loved him. So it was as good as any marriage.
Yeah.
It's just that.
The labels are wonky.
Yeah, it's wonky.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. They're huffing on spice. Who cares?
Yeah. What even matters?
Yeah. Spice huff.
Christopher Walken's going to come in and be grumpy.
You guys, I want to.
What's with the spies?
I want to control the spot. This is a terrible
This
impression.
is not good.
I can't do it.
Spies.
It's a sound thing, and I don't get it right.
No, it's like you have to do like the. I have a fever.
I got a favor. Needs more cowbell.
What did he? Was Foo Fighters?
Foo Fighters.
Like that?
Yeah.
So it's about putting emphasis on different
On weird
syllables.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so you saw part 1 with us, I think, or maybe.
It's been a while though, so I didn't remember a lot, but I didn't feel like I actually missed.
Well, it only came out 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. I didn't miss much from the first to the second. I don't feel like I was confused by anything.
So what'd you think?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's good, right?
It's gorgeous. Some of the concepts are so cool.
Dude.
Like the little floaty suits and like the breather things. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
All that stuff is good. And
It's
I'm telling
really
you,
rad.
one of the first things I did was rewatch part 1, and the whole thing is so good as a whole.
Elvis
Oh my
does a
gosh.
great job.
Elvis is amazing in it. Austin Butler,
Amazing job.
look, it's
I like his
fun.
voice.
Everyone likes to tease him because he was Elvis and he had to do the accent. Whatever. I never even saw that, but he's legit, dude.
No,
he
he
stole that
kills
every
it.
scene he was in.
What's hilarious is I watched Willy Wonka not long before watching Dune.
Yeah, like less than a week or something.
Timothy Chalamet.
I thought you called him Philippe McCallaghay or something.
Tamalame.
Tamalame?
Timothée.
Timotal
He
Mahumale.
needs to act in serious roles only because Wonka was a little cringy.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to watch. And, I'm happy for him. But going from that to his crazy Dune stuff, he's so good in Dune.
Yeah, he's very good in Dune.
So good.
He's perfect Paul Atreides.
Yeah,
And
perfect Paul Atreides.
I love the scene where he's squaring off with Austin Butler. Almost said Butler Austin.
But
And he goes, may that knife chip and shatter, and he holds it to his head.
And
Austin
Austin
Butler
made thy knife
yeah,
chip and shatter.
And he laughs through it.
Yeah.
That is the best take.
It's so good.
It's so perfect.
It's so perfect.
What an ass.
He's so sassy.
Oh, I love it.
It's so good.
I'll follow him wherever. Those he can do no wrong.
Yeah, it was rad.
A lot of people like Wonka. Molly, Carter's the only one that's been
No, I
skeptical
don't
to
think
me about it.
Wonka was terrible. I just think that Timothée Chalamet has a lot of talents,
He does.
and it wasn't his talent
To be
that kind of acting. Because he was supposed to be I'm crazy, goofy chocolate man. And he just kind of was Timothée Chalamet the whole time.
Yeah.
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 It wasn't the same.
I get it. What you think they should have hired the bear guy?
He looks like, what's his name?
Bear. What's his name? Bear von Bareness.
Bear Nuts.
Barefaced lie. I don't know. What is it though? It's something like that.
He looks like Gene Wilder, crazy. So that would have been cool just looks wise, but I don't know. I just felt like
I don't know if he can sing though.
Chalamet is not. It wasn't his role, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. The rest of the movie's great.
Molly says
movie.
he's not the best singer, but neither was Gene Wilder. True.
No, I don't think it was his singing at all. I actually think he was a really good singer. I was surprised.
I think he's fine. I think there is a tendency, I'm not saying you're doing this, but I think there's a tendency for people to discount Chalamet for just being young and upcoming and excited
think
and
that at all.
goofy and hairs everywhere.
I'm saying I think he does better in serious roles.
Yeah.
I think it works better for him.
I hear he's great in that cannibal one. It's not really about cannibalism, but it is. It is or it isn't.
I
What's
don't
the
think
name?
I've heard of this.
You guys know the name?
Cannibal Time.
Timothy
Chalamet.
Chamaname.
Timmy Anime.
Gosh dang it, I can't think of the name. All right. What else we got going on? So it was good and you loved it and it's all good.
Yeah,
and,
it's great.
And now you're not, are you sick of me talking about Dune or now it works now because you've watched it?
You won't stop talking about it either way, so
I love it so
my
much,
opinions
guys.
won't matter.
You know what my favorite sound in the whole world is right now? This. Listen to her. Just
You know what part-
tears you a new
Do you know
butthole.
what part made me laugh though in the
What?
movie?
What?
Wait, is this spoilers? This is probably spoilers.
I don't know.
There's a very funny part where that song plays. Let's just say that. It all happens and it's very serious, and then the song plays. It was just a weird moment.
I don't remember that. What was the moment?
It was when Zendaya slaps him.
Oh, and that happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to watch it again. I don't remember
and
that.
she goes whack, and she walks out, and it goes,
And he goes,
and it was really funny.
really?
Yeah.
I got to watch it again. It comes out. Oh, got updates on this. So some people are freaking out going, does this mean it's failing at the box office? Dude, that mean we made so much money.
Oh, yeah.
In theaters.
like 2 weeks.
But it's coming out April 2nd on
tomorrow.
digital, not streaming somewhere, but on
should
Apple,
have done a
Amazon,
prank
those kinds of
today.
things. You can buy it, and I will be buying it.
Oh, I know you will.
And then I will immediately be watching it as soon as I have bought it.
You'll see that scene and laugh with me.
All right. I'll watch for it.
Today is April Fool's Day. We should have done something.
No. I hate April Fool's Day. You know that.
But like, it's fun to do nice
No.
pranks.
No. Is it?
Yeah.
Here's some more fun
You ever
stuff.
seen that?
Sorry.
That like scratches a very specific part of my brain that I really like.
Your wartime,
Yeah,
the Emperor's
some
going
in
to
there.
turn us into killing machines brain?
Yeah.
Anyway, what? What were you saying before?
Oh. It's so stupid.
I don't remember.
Have you ever seen that scene in SpongeBob where he's pranking people because it's April Fool's?
No. Remind me. I'm glad you're doing some cartoon trivia here because I have something you don't know about coming up.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
So what happens is SpongeBob is pranking people because it's April 1st.
Yeah.
And he's like, doesn't really get how to prank.
Yeah.
And Squidward doesn't like it. But
Yeah.
one of his pranks is that he there's a guy who asks him for water and he's like, hey, can I get a couple ice cubes? And he's like, of course. And he goes, and he just starts giggling and he gives him the glass. He's giggling and he's like, what? And he's like, you asked for a couple of ice cubes and I only gave you one. And that's the kind of pranks I like. It's stupid.
It's stupid. It's stupid, but I also like it.
It's so dumb.
As you can tell, I am laughing at it.
What's your cartoon knowledge?
Well, let me tell you. Do you want to get tested right now? Should we do this trivia? Okay. Real quick chat room. A reminder. Anytime you would like to call the voice line and or text us. Texting's easy and fun. You don't have to put your voice on there if you don't want to.
Yeah.
801-471-0462. The number's on your screen. And we would love to have any thoughts, feelings, whatever you have during the show today. I also have some ones from last week we didn't get to. We'll read those too. And some stuff that came in between last time we spoke.
Sweet.
Real quick, let's see. Can I find that? Yeah, I have. Let me do this voicemail real quick, and then we'll get to this test.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Hey, Scott and Carter, I thought you should know that we were just in Johnson City, Tennessee, and you know what? It's in Carter County. Isn't that freaking cool? This is your pal Chuck, or an automaton.
Yeah, Chuck and Amy.
That is freaking cool.
Carter County. Or Carter. Wait, what was it again?
Carter County in Johnson Town.
Oh, Johnson. Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Johnsonville? What did he say? I immediately forgot.
I've forgotten everything.
It's cool though.
Chuck, thanks.
Carter Johnson. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
name.
crazy though. You know, did we ever tell anybody on here where the name came from? Let's do it real
I don't
fast.
know. Yeah. Tell the story.
So mom's pregnant with you. You're probably
Pregnant.
7 months pregnant. We still didn't know what name we were going to choose. And we had a few of them. We almost did Dixie.
There was Dixie. There was another one. I can't remember.
Carrie, I think, at one point.
Ew.
I
I would
know.
not have been. Not that that's a bad name.
It would have worked.
That sounded so rude.
But that's just because you would know it.
I don't feel like.
Yeah,
Carrie.
because you're not a Carrie.
You're right,
But if
yeah.
you'd have been named Carrie, you wouldn't think
Yeah,
twice.
that's true. I did not. I just realized that I said ew to a name. That was not. I didn't mean it that way.
Well, there it
Your
is.
name is
Johnson
Carrie, it's
City
fine.
in Carter County. That's what it is.
Johnson City, Carter County.
Sorry. Thanks, Chuck. Of course, says Dixie Johnson is almost Dick Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we almost named Nick Harry or Harrison.
Yeah,
Harry
Harry
Johnson.
Johnson.
What a mistake that would have been. Anyway, we're watching TV one night, and there's this newer version. I don't even know, late 90s. Well, that's when we saw it. I don't even know if it was new. But there was a Outer Limits episode going on.
Yeah.
That, not to be confused with the old black and white one. This is like a new
was like a modern-ish.
revamp thing.
Yeah.
And there was a lawyer.
It was
in
like a
there.
one episode, right?
Yeah, a single episode. They were all one-offs, right?
Oh, okay.
That's how those shows are. They're anthologies per episode.
Yeah.
Is that a way of saying that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's anthology.
what was I saying? Oh, this girl is a lawyer, and her name was Carter. And I'd never heard that for a girl's name.
For a girl.
And I thought, that's the coolest name. And she was also like this really cool character. And I looked at
But
Mom
also,
and I go, what do you think?
know didn't you not know if I was a girl or a boy?
No, we knew from a certain point. I think we knew by then.
Mom said that you didn't know until I was.
Oh, no, we didn't know
birthed.
100% because
I kept moving.
you kept moving and hiding your doodle.
And so they were like, so you didn't know till I was born.
Yeah, until Carter was born, we weren't 100% sure. And that was also, okay, so yeah, that is true
it plays
because
into
part of
it.
our conversation was we're 89% sure we're having a girl and this name works.
And
But
for
if it's a boy, we can totally keep it.
Yeah.
And Mom's like, yeah, it's a good idea. And then she threw up. No, I'm just kidding.
she vomited.
Then she vomited immediately. Did I ever tell you about I've told other people, but when I threw that copy of Seven in the snow,
Oh yeah,
it's because Mom was pregnant with you.
yeah.
And I was so angry.
Pregnant stuff. I'm a sneeze.
Because you know what happens in that movie. What's in
Yeah.
the box and
I
all
know
that.
What happens. I know what's in the box.
I was so pissed.
The
that-
fact that you threw it in the snow is
Threw it
so
in the
dramatic and
snow.
funny.
It was like first run DVD copy of that thing. Hucked it right in the snow like a frisbee. I still like that movie. It's great. It's just I can't
a
see
sensitive
that.
time.
Yeah, I can't see that when my wife's 7 months pregnant.
That's hard.
Anyway,
Anyway.
back to the deal.
Yeah.
Here's your test. You ready?
Oh, okay.
This is King of the Hill trivia.
Oh, I will ace this.
I know you think you will, and I hope you will. I don't actually know because I've not looked at the questions. I've just picked one that is supposed to be tough.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have a little something for it. What's a good one?
Now I'm nervous. Now I've been confident and I'm going to fail horribly.
Here's our theme for it. Here you go.
Mask, smask. Smask.
Mask.
Mask. Schmask.
Mask,
Mask,
schmask.
schmask. That's it. Mask, schmask.
You knew that too
I
well.
knew it all by heart.
Carter loves King of the Hill.
King of the Hill and Futurama are two that I like know every single episode.
Yeah. It's her.
It's one of those shows you put on in the background
Yeah.
all the time.
I do it. I'm doing it
To
now
draw
with
or
King of the
whatever.
Hill. I've been enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I've been clipping clips, clipping
it's
clip
comforty
clops.
and chill and easy.
Yeah, like this one.
She's my hoe.
Remember that one with Snoop?
Yeah.
How about this one?
Came to apologize and make out with tongues.
Make out with tongues.
Make out with tongues.
I quote that all the time.
Yeah,
When someone says, "Oh, they're gonna make out," I go with tongues.
it's really good. How about this one?
Now, this one's old and kind of ropey. My wife would not enjoy it.
My wife.
My wife would not enjoy it.
Okay, where's the quiz?
All right, here's your
Test
quiz.
time.
You ready? Test time.
Test time.
King of the Hill quiz challenge. How much do you know?
Okay.
Here is your first question. This is, again, graded as tough. Not really hard, but tough. 9 out of 15 or something.
Okay.
As that's weird scale. I don't know what it means. Here we go. What did Cotton and Dale steal from the museum?
Oh, the leg of a general.
General Santa Anna's
Yeah.
artificial leg.
Artificial leg.
I should give you all your options, but that's I'm going to mark
Yeah,
it.
that's yeah.
We'll find out at the end what you got
you don't
right.
even have to give me the options. Apparently.
Well, I'll tell you the others were here. Sam Houston's gun, Jim Bowie's knife, General Santa Anna's artificial leg, and Davy Crockett's coonskin cap.
It was a leg.
All right, next up. And yeah, I can't tell you the answer until it's done, and then it'll go, you got all these
Okay.
right. Who runs the concession stand at the Arlen Speedway? Is it Octavio, Jimmy Wichard, Maria Montalvo, or Leon Petard?
I think it's the first guy. That I'm not.
Octavio?
I think it's Octavia.
Okay, I'm choosing it.
I'm not 100%.
What is the name of the song that Con wrote for Bobby? It'd be Con Jr.
Song?
Song. It's 3 words, and I have to type it in. There's no multiple here.
Con Jr. wrote for Bobby.
She's the one that said
Oh,
using
fat
tongues.
white something.
Fat, white. You don't remember the
I don't
last
remember the last thing.
fat white boy or
It's
something?
something like that. Fat white. Oh, I don't remember.
All right. I'll
Fat
leave
white
that there.
something.
If you think of it before we're done,
Okay,
I'll
okay,
add
okay.
it. What is Dale Gribble's alias? I just heard this in the other day. So
Dale Scheisse.
German for
Nope,
shit.
nope. Shh.
That was German for shit.
Quiet you. Rusty Shackelford.
Rusty, very good. I
Goodness.
think that's it. How would you spell Shackelford? I don't
I
want to screw this
don't
up.
know.
Shackelford.
Ford.
I hope
Yeah.
that's right. If it gives it wrong, I'll give
By
you
the
the
way,
point.
did you know that Rusty Shackelford isn't just his name? He actually stole it from a kid in kindergarten that he thought died, but actually just moved away.
No.
Yeah.
That's more trivia than I knew.
Yeah.
What is the name of the adult film that Hank supposedly owed a $40 late fee at Arlen Video? Was it Cuffs and Collars?
Cuffs and collars.
Not Jailbait, Hung Jury, or Illegal Entry? That's terrible.
Cuffs and collars.
What country are Con, Min, and Connie from?
Oh, I almost said Singapore. Laos.
Very good. Your options were Vietnam, China, Laos, Japan, but you are correct.
Yep.
Who is the big hitter of Fatherton softball team?
Oh, crap. It's an actual baseball player.
I'll give you the names.
Okay.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Nope.
Alex Gonzalez.
Nope.
Jeff Bagwell.
Nope.
Kurt Benavacqua.
That one.
You knew it when you knew it.
Yeah.
What is the name of the pimp that came after Hank to get his girl Tammy back?
Oh, shoot.
As played by Snoop
Do you
Dogg.
have the thing?
You want me to play it?
I'm really bad. No. Do you have the options?
Oh,
Or do you
I
have
can
to
give you the
type it?
options.
Okay.
Alabaster.
Alabaster.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Method, Ebony, and Roxman were the others.
Roxman.
Ebony. Come on, man. What channel does Nancy Gribble do the weather for? Channel 18, Channel 84, Channel 26, Channel 10.
84.
I think that's right.
I think that's right.
Because
That
the
one I'm a
joke is
little
it's way
iffy.
down on the
Yeah,
dial.
it's like not good.
Not like 4, 5, 6 or whatever.
Which is kind of an old joke that doesn't make sense anymore.
How about this one? Who died in the explosion at the I almost said Mar-a-Lago. And my answer would have been everyone.
Everyone.
Sorry, the Megalomart.
The Megalomart.
Was
It's,
it Luann, Chuck
no, it's-
Mangione,
what's
Hank,
his name?
or
The boyfriend of Luann.
Buckley?
Buckley.
Okay, I'll check.
Couldn't remember his name.
What brand? Buckley's the worst, dude.
I love Buckley.
He's the worst.
He's only in season 1.
I know. He's barely in it.
Barely in
No,
it.
he's in season 3.
Yeah, it's like a throwback, but
No,
he dies
hold
in
on.
season 1.
King of Hill.
Or season 2. It might be the end of season 2 he dies. He's real quick.
Hold on, I'm going to find it.
Buckley.
Here it is. Buckley, King of the Hill. He was in the pilot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He's in
only
episode
in 1 season.
1, 2, and 3. Dies in season 3.
Oh.
Comes back as a
I thought it was way
flashback in
earlier than
7
that.
and 11.
Oh, okay. I thought it was way later.
No, died early season
King
3.
of the Hill is one of the few shows that has like a perfect run. All the seasons are good. It doesn't fall off at the end.
No, I like them all. Even the kind of like, the early ones
The
are a
bad
little
pilots,
rough.
yeah.
It's like,
They're
their voices
actually
are
really
weird.
good.
They're actually good, yeah.
Yeah.
They stick all the landings. Where was I? Here we go. What brand of cigarettes does Dale Gribble smoke? Your options are Manitoba 100s, Alamo 120s, British Sterling, or Guatemala Lights.
What was the first one?
Manitoba
Manitoba
100s.
yeah.
That?
Yeah.
What did Dale use to destroy Hank's yard when Hank refused to let Dale spray for pests? Was it gasoline, grub worms, fire ants, or bleach?
Fire ants.
Your favorite. There's only 15 of these, by the way.
Okay.
Number 13. What position did Hank play on his high school football team? Was it quarterback, running back, defensive tackle, or tight end?
He was quarterback. Because,
Was he?
Yeah, because Bill had to protect him all the time.
Oh, that's right.
That was a whole thing. I can't remember what Bill was.
Bill was a running back, I think. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because he could push through.
Yeah, he's the bulldozer.
Bulldozer. That's right. Who did, number 14, second to last, who did Hank inadvertently smoke marijuana with in Debbie's apartment?
Oh, Gail.
Good Lord, you were fast at that one. There's Gail, Buck, Debbie, and Jane. You say Gail?
Gail. It's a boy, by the way.
It is, and it's played by Sam Rockwell. Did you know that?
I did not know
I just saw that episode, and I was
That's
like,
kinda
that name's
cool.
familiar. I went and looked it up, and it was.
That's great.
I just saw one with
There's a lot of
who
guests.
just got nominated again for Paul Giamatti was in it.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's worried about the environment all
Yeah.
the time. He's pretty great.
He's
in fact,
great.
I think I have a clip.
I think he's in a couple episodes.
Listen to what he says. He says, hold on to your butts, everyone.
Hold to your booty.
Okay, here it is.
The pizza box is recyclable, the crust is compostable, ew, and the cheese. Don't get me started on the cheese.
Yeah, he's Bobby's teacher.
You know what's worse?
You flush your urine whether or not you've also left feces.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so him to
He's
say
Bobby's teacher.
All right, here you go. Final question. You ready?
Yeah.
The big one. Who provided the voice of the judge who tried Hank for fishing with crack rocks? Was it Mills Lane?
This
sorry.
is the voice actor?
No. Oh, yeah. Who provided the voice actor? Was it Mills Lane? Was it James Carville? Was it Larry King? Or was it Marcia Clark?
I don't know. I'm not good with this stuff.
Or Marcia Clark? If I had to guess, it's...
I love that episode.
Would Larry King do it? Probably James.
It wasn't Larry King because it didn't sound like it.
James Carville, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's
I'm
do
so
Carville.
bad with actors.
We're
dude.
choosing Carville. That's where I'm good usually, but I can't think of it. All right. Here's an optional.
Okay.
Create a free trivia. No, I don't want that. All right, I'm hitting submit my
Wait,
answers.
wait, we got to figure out the song.
Huh?
The song that
Oh,
Con wrote.
right. Let me see if you're even on the right.
White.
Hold on, let me see if it's...
I don't remember.
Oh, I see it.
Am I on the right?
You're right. Fat, white, something.
Fat, white.
Do you want to know what it rhymes with? Is this bad to give it away, though?
I don't know.
Okay, this point is
Wait.
sketchy.
Fat, white. Oh my gosh, it was like it was.
I've said the word. I've said a word that rhymes with it tonight while we've been talking about your dog.
Not helpful.
When I took her outside, she took a big, fat dump.
Oh, fat white lump.
Fat white lump.
Yep, I remember now.
All right, we may take a point off, but we'll keep it there for now. All right, let's see how you did. You ready?
I feel like I was impressive either way.
I'm submitting your answers. Here we go. Number 1. What did Cotton and Dale steal from the museum? You were correct.
Yep. That was a good one.
Octavio was incorrect. It was Jimmy Witchard on
It was Jimmy Witchard?
concession stand, yeah.
I hate Jimmy Witchard.
Fat White Lump was correct. Rusty Shackleford, correct, and we spelled it right.
Oh, nice.
Cuffs and Collars for the adult film, correct.
Yep.
Laos is correct. Kurt Bevacqua or whatever. Bevacqua.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, was the softball team.
Yep.
The name of the pimp was Alabaster, correct. Channel 84 was correct.
I think his name was Alabaster Slim, possibly.
It might have been Slim. Buckley is correct for the Megalomart kid that got blown up.
Yep.
Brand of cigarettes does Dale smoke? Manitoba 100.
Yep.
Manitoba. What did Dale use to destroy Hank's yard? Fire ants.
Yep.
What was Hank's job on the team? Not quarterback. It was running back.
I was running. I'm not good at football.
No, you're not. Who did Tank inadvertently smoke marijuana with? Gail. Correct.
Yep.
And then finally, who provided the voice of the judge? We both kind of weaseled our way into James Carville.
Okay.
Ding. We were correct.
Nice.
You scored 13 out of 15. That is not bad. Your point scored 195. Where does that put you in a rank? The average score for this quiz is 9 out of 15. You are above average.
Lovely.
Congratulations,
Dude, the three
Carter.
I got wrong was
Yeah.
one really specific one.
Yeah.
That was the Octavio one.
That's right. Now let's celebrate with one more King of the Hill
football,
clip.
which I'm bad with football, and a voice actor, which I'm bad with the voice actor.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, it wasn't the voice actor. What did I get wrong?
Here's
I
what
just
Hank.
got two wrong.
Here's how we end it with Hank Hill himself. You ready?
Bobby, I didn't think I'd ever need to tell you this, but I would be a bad parent if I didn't. Soccer was invented by European ladies to keep them busy while their husbands did the cooking.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
I love Hank so
And then
much.
Bobby goes, "Why do you have to hate what you don't understand?"
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Anyway.
All right. We got some listener stuff.
All right.
You mind hearing some of it?
Oh, I hear no.
How about this one? Ooh. Joel Applegate emailed us.
Oh.
It says, Scott and Carter, I use AI daily for work and home. He would like to talk about practical case uses for AI.
Okay.
Well, I'll fully admit there's plenty of practicality.
Oh, for
to it.
sure.
Yeah.
I just don't think stealing art is one of them.
Having models that scour other people's art for their training data, that's the problem we have.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I don't have a problem with
That's
AI
kind of it,
in and of
actually.
itself. It's the stealing from artists
Yeah.
and the attempt to replace artists. That's gross.
Well, stealing and then attempting to replace them. Like if an AI was good at just creating on its own, it just was talented
Yeah.
and didn't have anything to train on.
If it was like Data from Star Trek.
But people,
Oh, I guess
have
Data's
you heard,
basically a printer.
But have
What?
you heard this argument that people, so a training model for AI image generation is training on your artwork as an example.
Mm-hmm.
But what's different? This is an argument, not mine. But I've heard the argument, well, what's different than you going through your life, coming up and noticing things and then incorporating some of what Samurai Jack did or some of what Dexter's Lab did? Or
Because we're people.
Yeah. But what the point is, what he's saying is that you doing training data? Why is it any different?
Because we're human beings.
I think that's a good answer.
That's enough of a difference.
That's a good answer. I like it. It's also not a machine. You're not.
I've done a lot of work, and a machine just kind of compiles, and that's
true.
Like, I do think there's practical use for AI. I'm not against AI. I'm just against stealing from artists and pretending like it's doing any kind of work.
Right. No,
And
that's
not
fair.
soulless and horrifying.
I'm with you. Anyway, he goes on to say, here are the things he thinks are good applications.
Okay.
Search engines, totally agree.
Oh, awesome.
Love it.
Although, have
more
you
of that.
seen that some search engines and especially like spell check stuff has been kind of eating itself a little bit, and like people misspell things so often that sometimes the computer will be like, that's how you actually spell it, and it will like mess itself up.
Well, it's same with art, right? That's training on its own
It's
stuff
kinda
that
eating
it's
itself,
outputting.
yeah.
So it's like almost
That stuff's
incestuous
super
garbage.
interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, summarizing articles. I agree. I use it every week to summarize my core notes, which I create the notes to start with, me and the two boys. But it's this
The
huge,
boys.
long thing I copy out of a spreadsheet, throw it into ChatGPT, and
That's
I say,
interesting.
make an 800-character summary of what I did, and it poops out this beautiful paragraph that I might need to tweak here and there.
That's using it as a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool. It's a very usable tool. He also says summarize and extracting from message feeds. Excuse me.
That's interesting.
You're trying to dig into stuff, and then finding a problem within data.
Oh yeah, that's that's like a huge one.
Yeah, I totally agree with this, by the way.
I also think here's another practical use for AI in video games: having interesting interactions with the NPCs and the enemies and stuff like that. That's all AI.
It's always been that.
Yeah.
But just now we have a way more advanced way of doing it. Nobody's complaining about that or worried
that's an
about
incredible, cool way to use AI.
that. Yeah, what we're
That's
worried about
not
is
gross.
all the character art for 30 characters that you choose from in this gotcha game were all created by a computer randomly. And
Yeah.
boy, they sure look familiar to some certain artists I follow. Yeah, it's that stuff we have trouble with.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We got, let's see here. We got one here. Yeah, oh, this is interesting. This is from Ryan. He says, hi, Scott. Hi, Carter and Nash. Oh, I mean, Scott. Must be a fan of There Will Be Dungeons. Right now there isn't any, but there will be again.
There
maybe.
will once be dungeons.
I may have let it.
There once have been dungeons.
I may have dropped a hint.
Oh.
Anyway, love the show. I think I'm behind. This relates to show 04. You stole my candy about 2 weeks ago. Suggestion for the outdoor cat topic. I'm about to murder that cat.
Don't murder the cat.
Have you smelled what she's doing to that rug thing?
Mom, clean the rug. It's fine.
It stinks so bad. Every day it's over there alone. And I know why, because there's other cats in the neighborhood that want to come bug her. So this is her marker in her territory. These are normal animal things. I don't think she's going to last.
What is
Mom's
this
not.
person suggesting?
Anyway, suggestions for the outdoor cat topic. Open the garage door, but stop it quick with just a 6-inch tall opening. Just a little, right?
Yeah.
Plus equals cat. I'm not sure what that means. Can have safety and good food, water bowl placement, minus, this is the minus to it, so can other cats. And you don't have cardboard boxes on the foundation when the snow comes. Second topic idea. All right, so that's interesting. We can't leave our garage door open.
No,
though.
we can't do that. But also, she's safe and like super comfy on the porch. It's just that other cats will kind of come up and bug her and eat her food.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, our porch is like a really safe spot for her. She has a little like kennel, so whenever it snows, it keeps her dry.
Yeah.
Like she's very well cared for.
She
just
peed on
happens to
that
pee
bag
sometimes.
that
Yes.
Jim brought.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Yep. That was a little gross.
Second topic idea. Carter suggested pets know the human names. I agree with Scott. It's all about training. The dog is not incentivized to know who Kim is in the house. The dog gets attention for food and when it responds to its name to train. If Scott says Kim and the dogs go to Kim, have Kim give them a treat. Do this 10 times. Done. You guys are great.
Did we argue about this?
No. I think we agree with him. I think he's just saying
Well, he said he agreed with you.
Oh, well, then you must have been wrong
Or
about something.
were you watching? Was it on Skim maybe?
No, it was here.
Are you sure?
I think you're the psycho that was wrong.
What did we argue about?
I don't remember. I don't have any. Dude, I don't remember what I did last night. What did I do? Oh, it was Easter.
I know what he's talking about. We were talking about if pets know our names. Like if they are like, oh, that's Scott and that's Kim.
Oh,
and
right.
Like, if
and
they're
I'm convinced
aware
they
of it.
don't. And they'll eat me if I die.
I don't know. The reason I'm convinced not is because I will say Boomer's name.
Yeah.
And Ripley will look at Boomer.
Really?
Yes. I'll go Boomer and Ripley will like turn her head.
We're
really
testing
quick.
this tonight.
Okay.
I need to see it.
It's really. I don't know if it's
I don't
like,
deny that she does. I just have never noticed it.
I wonder if it's almost like because with dogs you can train them to be like place is a really common dog command.
Yeah.
And it's usually like go to your kennel or go to your bed. Like place is like where they sit.
Yeah.
And so if you go place, they'll run over to there. So you like maybe it's more of understand like that's more of it where they're like that is a location and that location is Boomer.
Oh, I
Do you know
see.
what I mean?
Not
necessarily.
a
They aren't
individual.
aware what a name is.
It's a
but
location
yeah.
or a zone
A
because she is
being.
always where she is.
Yeah.
Boomer hangs out in that spot.
She does tend to sit there. I don't know.
You guys are great, says Oblivious Moose, core and older TMS show patron subscriber. Well, welcome.
That's a
it's
cool name.
Good to have you here. Let's read this text from a listener.
All right.
Scott, did you give Carter an education about Jim Varney and Ernest? Oh, we didn't really. Damn it.
What was
I was
that?
a huge fan of Ernest when I was a kid. Also, the only one of my friends to remember the Ernest TV show that came on Saturday mornings, JR. Yeah, dude. We talked about this briefly. The Ernest P. Worrell thing. That Slinky the dog and
oh, yeah. We did talk about
he's the
that.
voice actor,
Yeah.
but his thing he was known most for was this character called Ernest. And he had a bunch of movies called Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Saves Christmas, they're terrible.
Yeah.
But wonderful.
Okay.
And then, but the main thing were the commercials they used to do for, I think, milk or something. It was like the dairy commercials.
What?
We do a watch along of those?
Yeah. For the patrons.
We could do that, yeah. We could take we'll watch a whole compilation of the ads that made it famous.
I love old ads.
And then we'll watch we'll watch the best Ernest movie.
We'll get the whole cultural experience.
The whole thing. Because I love Jim Varney.
All right.
And he was also Jed Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies movie.
I never saw that movie.
And he was perfect in it.
All right.
I've never seen that either.
No.
I'm a bad father.
I'm sorry.
Here's another one. These are all texts, by the way, coming to us at 801-471-0462. Hi, Carter and Scott. Scott, would you give up eating meat for an all-pickled diet? I think I could live off pickled beets, carrots, kimchi, and Branson's pickles. You know what?
If you, giving up one or the other, which would you choose?
Ooh.
If you had to not have pickles or not have meat ever again.
I mean, I really like them together is the problem. Not just pickles, but pickled everything.
Pickled anything.
I love putting that on meat. But if I had to choose.
I guess kimchi's not pickled. We're going to count kimchi.
It's pickled cabbage. Well, it's fermented. It just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
But you can make pickled cabbage. You can make pickled
There
kimchi.
is pickled cabbage, too.
But Zoe says pickled bacon.
Kimchi.
I think that's as tempting as it's ever been. There's no other. Every time someone says, "Could you give up meat if you only had this?" and the answer is almost no.
Would you give
across
up
the
meat
board.
if it meant that you got to keep both of your legs?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
If someone told me that eating meat gets rid of your legs, is that a thing?
If the doctor was like, "You're gonna lose both your legs,"
but that would be more
you
like
stop eating meat.
People that do that are full on hardcore diabetics. And
Yeah,
stuff.
but let's say that happened.
Okay, let's say the doctor, my next visit
Would you
says,
just be like, "No more meat"?
And she says, if you do eat meat, you will lose your legs.
Yeah,
if
no matter
you don't,
what.
we guarantee you won't.
Yeah.
I would give up meat.
Yeah, you had to think about it way too long.
Well, I'm at this
Would
stage.
you rather have meat or your legs?
I'm at a weird stage in my life. If you'd have asked me that question when I was 25,
Okay.
I would have went, "Oh yeah, no meat." Like I said it immediately.
Yeah, you would have been like.
Now
yeah,
I'm
course.
like, I'm getting, you're getting older.
Legs aren't working that well anyway.
No, it's not that. They work fine. It's just this feeling of I want to enjoy myself a little bit and not be afraid of dumb fears.
That's not a dumb fear.
Of losing your legs?
You were losing your legs.
Yeah, but the older you get, let's say I make it to 70. Do I care that much?
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Live your life. Eat your meat.
Why don't they get attached like Baron Harkonnen stuff to me and I could float around?
Oh my gosh, me and my friends were laughing so hard in the theater because
Harkonnen, sorry.
we were thinking he's like a little balloon.
Yeah, he's like a balloon.
I want a balloon of him now.
Yeah, I want one too. Ooh, that's a great idea.
Right?
That's a good
little
drawing. That's a good drawing actually. But I love the stuff in his back.
It's really cool. It reminds me of Mad Max.
Yeah, everything about it's so good. Gosh dang it. You won't be surprised to hear this, but Denis Villeneuve loves George Miller and respects him more than any filmmaker working today.
He wants to kiss him with tongues.
We all want to kiss with tongues. All right, that was a good email. Let's see. What else we got here? How about this one from Danny Beretta? Beretta?
Like the bread?
He has a snake.
Snake!
Okay, he showed us last week the frog, the dog, and the snake, the little grass snake.
Yellow snake?
Damn, look at this. Here, chat.
Is that a python?
I don't know. Let's see if he says. The The yellow snake pic I sent last week was a green tree python. The start of either yellow or red. They start out as either yellow or red, and they grow and turn solid green. The picture I've attached to this one, or to then, is our first green python as a teenage snake.
So what is its python? It's turning green. I've never seen a snake that color.
Also, you are a hairy man.
Harriman.
Yeah. Look at that, though. I kind of miss Norman. I liked having a snake.
I liked having a snake too, but he wasn't happy.
And he stunk.
We didn't have enough time for him.
He stunk. If I was 15, I'd wear that snake everywhere I went.
You could have done that.
I did that with gerbils. I keep them in a pocket. I go to school.
Seems safe and cool.
I had a friend who always tried to slap it.
Yeah, that sounds
His goal was to
sounds
kill
correct.
that freaking gerbil. He's such a bastard. That was Big Gary.
Big Gary.
Not Little Gary. No, Little Gary. Big Gary wouldn't hurt anybody.
That tends to be the
Ironically,
way,
yeah.
the way
it's
of
like
the world.
Ripley. She'll never hurt anybody.
Yeah. Rainer will murder you in your sleep.
When I was out on that walk, we came along a little teacup, little shit dog. What are they called?
Yep.
And it followed us for 10 minutes.
It was
barking.
off leash?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I didn't know
That
who it
doesn't
belonged
seem
to.
good.
Yeah, but Rainer did nothing. She's just like
She's like little garbage.
garbage dog.
That's a cool snake. I
yeah,
like
it's
your
very
snake.
cool. Also, we got an image of a dog that looks a little like if Rainer and Ripley had a baby.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
big
at this
kitty.
one. Isn't this cute? This is from...
Big, sweet, brown-eyed baby.
Can't see a name.
What'd they say?
They said, for the Monday show a few weeks ago, you're all wondering if dogs know us humans by our names. I would say they definitely do. Ooh, we got a
Controversy.
Says, if my husband says moon pie, go see mama, he runs straight to me.
Oh.
And if
That's
we tell
like
him
what
to
I was
go...
saying, where it's like more of a command.
What does this mean? And if we tell him to go make sure H is safe... H?
H?
H is their
like
son.
A name, yeah.
He goes to the backyard to find our son. Aren't dogs the best? Love the show. Yeah, I mean,
so sweet.
I also think they're just some dogs that are
Smarter.
Yeah, they just like a bird that does
Yeah.
hola and all that.
Hola?
Freaking hate that, dude. It freaks me out.
There's a cute bird that calls everyone petal.
There's no such thing as cute birds. But go ahead.
It's a British bird. Like
Yeah.
the lady who owns it is British, so it goes petal.
Yeah.
And it's so cute.
By the way,
Birds are weird.
somebody went and bought more circus peanuts.
Oh my gosh. That's the big bag.
This is from Ambassador Domo. Yeah, he went and bought some. I don't know if he's inspired to buy them or if those are on their way to you.
Oh, please.
We have a P.O. box on the website if you guys want to send Carter
Oh, send
bad
me
candy.
Bad candy in the PO box.
Yeah, it'd be all right. Final note here from JR. Monday
Junior?
on the Monday show on the topic of birds breathing. Oh, jeez. I took so much shit for that this week.
It was so funny.
It says here, 15 years ago, I had a bird named, I had a quacket parrot named Fox.
Quacket?
Quacket, maybe?
Look
I
it
don't
up. Google.
Well, okay.
I want to see what this bird looks like.
It says Quaket. Okay, hang on. Quacket.
Quake.
It's also known as a monk parakeet. Let's see. Full profile.
Just a picture.
I'm looking for one.
Picture.
Here you go. See it?
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, that is actually kind of cute.
It's like an unripe mango.
It says it's also known as the monk parrot or Quaker parrot.
Okay.
Or maybe they meant Quaker. Quack. It was a typo.
Oh, quack it.
Species of true parrot of the family Pasica. It's a small green parrot with a grayish breast and greenish yellow abdomen. Its average lifespan is 20 to 30 years. Originates from the temperate to subtropical areas of South America. Self-sustaining feral populations occur in many places, mainly in areas similar
We love a
climate to
feral
North
population.
America. Yeah, I like a good feral deal going on there. That's awesome. Congratulations
That's so cool.
on your bird.
Does your bird breathe?
Breed or breathe?
Breathe.
Oh, they don't say.
Let
or
us
did they?
know.
Hold on. Oh, she was sweet and I miss her dearly. She was the first bird that introduced me to the concepts of birds sneezing. Unfortunately, got an upper respiratory infection and passed away. Just an interesting bit of tidbit there. Well, that's sad, but also
Makes me sad.
a sneezing bird.
Sneezing.
I can picture a dog sneezing.
I can picture a bird sneezing.
Man. What else?
Man.
Cat
The most
sneeze.
dangerous animal of all.
Babies are great when they sneeze. You want to hear something funny?
Is it a baby sneeze?
No, but it's so Phoebe's learning how to she's talking and singing and stuff, and she's repeating her mother
every word. And
yeah, and so they used to when Taylor was little, Mom sang "You Are My Sunshine" to her constantly, and that was like the
Mom
first
did
song
that to,
she knew.
All of us,
all of you, yeah. But in this case, she's now doing it with Phoebe, and here's what Phoebe said. Hold on, if I can find it.
It's so cute.
It's adorable. Here you go. She can't quite nail the landing, but here you go.
You are my sun, Kai, my only son, Kai. You make me happy when skies are great. You never know. Great.
And then she
like,
walked
ran
off.
away.
She's running that way.
Great.
She is a freaking hoot, dude.
She's a super genius and it's freaky.
Oh,
it's
just
amazing.
Love her to death.
Yep.
All right. Those are our texts today.
Sweet.
And if you want to be a person who texts us,
you can do that.
You can do that.
You can be
801-471-0462. I'm going to read one more that just came in from Tanner and Alex.
All right.
Our favorite couple in all of Arizona. That's not true. I have a lot of people in Arizona, but
we
he's
do
close.
have a lot of people in Arizona.
Not listening live, so no idea what's being discussed, but I hope you guys are having an amazing day. See you in a few weeks, Tanner and Alex.
Yay.
They're going to Vegas.
I'm excited. I haven't met so many people that I'm going to meet in Vegas.
You're going to meet some people like, who are you going to meet that I'm excited for you to meet? Icor is great. You're going to love him. Zoe is great. I'm trying to think if there's anybody you may have already met at Nerdtacular. You might have met. Actually, I don't know if
it's possible. I'm going to feel really bad if I don't recognize people.
You can help us keep
but it's been
Claire
a lot of
safe.
years.
Keep the Irish girl safe. We're going to try to help her out.
All right.
You're not in charge of her or anything. I'm just saying. Who else? A bunch of people. You've met KT Data.
Yeah, I've met KT Data.
Yeah. I can't think of anybody else, but you're going to love everyone.
I'm
They're all
super
great.
excited.
Everyone's
It's gonna be
great.
fun.
Your sister or your Aunt Wendy will be there.
We'll take many pictures. I'll probably be wearing a mask the whole time.
Yeah, you can do that if you
I'm
want,
scared of
because you're a
germs.
chicken and not chicken. You're just trying to be careful. I get it.
If I get COVID again, it might kill me.
Carter got a long COVID. We talked about it on the show. She
Yeah,
got like a
we've talked
weird
about
respiratory thing that they can't quite figure out, and so she's just extra careful.
It's
and she
ruining
should
my
be.
life.
She should be. Nothing wrong with that. I support your desire to be safe.
I don't want to get sick.
I don't want you to get sick at all. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's Monday show. Was there
That's
anything
it.
you'd like to add?
We didn't talk about narcotis.
Can we do that real quick?
Sure.
So
What
back in
time
the
is
day,
it? Really quick.
it's 7:04.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, we got time. So this isn't that long ago. Probably
I was a teenager. So
2015 or so. Something
yeah,
like that.
about then.
The greatest year of the 2010s. I love that year.
I know you do.
I was skinny.
But we were playing a card
Fury
game
Road.
that was
Anyway, we're playing a card game that
Narcotis.
had a word narcotics on it.
it was like a what's it called? Like a
What was it? I don't remember.
like what are they called? Like 1930s gangsters, that kind of stuff.
Oh. What were they called? Mafia.
Mafia, like mafia mobster kind of like dudes, but it was all like famous ones on these cards.
Yeah.
And so you had to read them, and one of the guys was like arrested for narcotics. But my brain switched everything around and went,
and she goes,
narcotis.
And so the way she did it was she was reading it like that. She did it in her cheery voice and went, he was arrested for narcotis.
And it's been a thing in our family ever
And we
since.
all pooped our pants and laughed so freaking hard.
It was so...
So it comes up all the time now. So if Carter gets any word wrong, we go, narcotis. Or berserker.
I can't say
But
that
we're not
one.
going to talk about berserker.
No, won't say it.
Just say it.
No.
All right, I won't tell that story. All right, well,
All
it's
right,
been
that's the end.
that really is the end. Thank you all for listening, being here, hanging out with us. We'll be back next week, and we'll have a schedule for patron special stuff. By the way, if you would like to be a part of our Patreon, it's super easy. Go to patreon.com/The Monday Show.
The Monday Show.
Oh, we got a bunch of new people. Want to hear these names?
Oh, yeah.
Michael Longwell.
That's a sick name.
It's better than Shortwell. Joe McNally. Jim Jensen. We know him.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Aaron Frost. Sean White, the famous snowboarder. I'm sure that's who that is.
Yeah, 100%.
Galantino Israel.
Galantino
Israel and Luis Padilla.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at these people. 7 new people this week.
People. You're
we
gorgeous.
love you guys. We love you guys. Please join up. There's lots of reasons to do it, none not to, over at patreon.com/The Monday Show.
The Monday Show.
Okay. All right. That's going to do it for us. Carter, any final parting thoughts?
Norp? Oh, we got to roll a dice.
Oh, what are we rolling for
I don't know,
today?
what should we roll for? If I win, you have to buy me a snake.
No, I don't want another pet in this house. Hold on. I'll buy you a... What are those things we like at Taco Bell? The morning things?
Crunchwrap?
Crunchwrap.
I don't want a Crunchwrap.
Oh. Well, not today.
Buy me a...
What do you want?
I don't know.
Impossible Burger somewhere.
What?
Impossible Whopper.
No.
Fish fillet.
No.
Bag of circus peanuts.
No.
You got to have a thing.
I can't think of anything.
Okay, hold on.
I'm having brain fart.
I'll give
Fart
you...
of the brain.
I'll find you a Steam code.
Ooh,
for your
I
Steam
like
Deck.
this. All right, then what do you want?
And what I want is...
I'll give you...
What?
I don't know.
I want a bag of those peanut butter pretzel things. Just a baggie full.
Oh, okay.
That you have.
Those aren't great for you, but all right.
I like them though.
Okay.
All right.
That's a deal.
Roll it.
All right.
You're
You're
first.
going to steal them anyway.
D20. Big metal D20.
20.
Shut up. You got a D20.
If you match it, we'll reroll.
You got a natural
I got
20?
a nat 20.
Yeah, but you got -5 to charisma. Just kidding.
Hey, I'm very
All right, here.
charismatic.
You're very charismatic. You got a lot of riz.
I got that riz.
You got that riz? Okay, hold on. I got a 20.
What did you actually get?
12. All right. You're
Yay!
getting the Steam code.
Steam code.
Congratulations, Carter, and may the rest of you have a fantastic day. We're out of here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you next Monday.
Get more at frogpants.com.
And scene.